Good morning everyone, this is Anthony with Puget Sound Stormwatch, currently watching an upper level low pressure system moving in over the area. It is also ALDS Game 5 here in Seattle tonight at 5:08. We also have the Huskies playing at Husky Stadium at 6 o'clock. We got a lot of action going on tonight, mainly some rain showers at the moment. We currently have some rain moving up into the Tacoma area. A line of stronger showers with some embedded storms that did give us some lightning strikes over Skagit County this morning. As we progress through the afternoon hours, the center of this low pressure is going to start moving in towards the east, and that's going to bring a chance of thunderstorms mainly around the Cascades and foothills, and parts of southwest Washington as well. Some of the models have been picking up on a chance of some thunderstorms near Seattle later on tonight, potentially after the game. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled on the new model runs as they come in. The first model I want to take a look at is the HER 3KM. This is the 15Z or the 8 AM run. It goes out to 18 hours right now, so well within the duration of tonight. So this shows bands of showers moving in mainly from southeast to northwest, switching to south to north and then southwest to northeast as we go on later into the afternoon. Now what this model has been showing and does still show the potential for a closed roof at T-Mobile Park tonight. Some showers possibly stronger and some isolated thunderstorms also in the possibility, mainly south and west of Tacoma, however. This is in comparison to the 12Z NAM 3KM model. This is the 5 AM run. This is showing it to be a little drier around SeaTac and Montlake during the games tonight. A little bit of a different signal here compared to what I was seeing last night. Was showing much more abundant rain in the area. However, from the 6Z to the 12Z, it's almost completely eliminated that area of rain. However, one thing I do notice is around 3 o'clock, it does want to start bringing in some of these cells off the coast and out of northwest Oregon up into parts of the southern Tacoma metro. But it looks like the threat mainly stays south and east of Olympia, confined to the foothills. Then as we go on through the later afternoon hours, some scattered showers possible, mainly Tacoma South, but it does have some of this activity up north and east here in central Snohomish County as well. Total precipitation over the next 18 hours as shown on the HER 3KM model. It does show potentially higher precipitation amounts here in the Olympia metro, a little bit off the coast here as well in central Snohomish County and the foothills of Pierce and King counties. But much drier here over the Central Sound, including Montlake and downtown Seattle. The nearest station here only shows around 1/10 of an inch for the Boeing Field area through 2 AM tomorrow morning. Once again, this is in comparison to the NAM 3KM model going through the same time frame. We're going to go out to 2 AM on this case. And sort of a similar story here, mainly some heavier showers south and west of Olympia near the I-5 corridor. But once again, a huge dry slot here in the Central Sound. It's showing hardly any rain during game time. So two different solutions showing up across high-resolution models here for Seattle. However, on the other hand, the European deterministic shows a much different story. It does show a majority of the rain around the Seattle area showing before 1 o'clock p.m. this afternoon. And a little more between 2 and 3, but not very much falling during the time of the games going on in Montlake and downtown Seattle. So 2 out of 3 of these models that I've shown have shown relatively dry conditions for the Central Sound during the games. So it's really going to come down to nowcasting it in real time. Unfortunately, I will be at an event down in Fife, lasting from around 5 to 10 o'clock or so tonight. So I will be unable to provide constant, rapid updates to Facebook or YouTube, just as a heads up. Good news as well is that wind should not be a significant factor for either the Mariners or the Huskies tonight. Most of the wind mainly stays south of SeaTac, across parts of the Hood Canal and southern Puget Sound area. It doesn't really make it up to Seattle that much. If we switch it over to gusts, we do have some gusts in the 20-mile-per-hour range, but thankfully this should occur after the Mariners game is over. Maybe a little bit breezy up here in Montlake during the Huskies game tonight. This is at 9 p.m., showing the nearest station is 17 miles per hour. This would be from the south or southwest. So at around 8 p.m., wind gusts in the 20-mile-per-hour range across the Seattle metro area. Temperatures across the area could break 60 degrees and possibly get a little ways into the low 60s. But this is going to be dependent on cloud cover across the area. We're mostly overcast at the moment. So depending on if we can get some clearing after these showers come through and before the potential thunderstorms come in from the southwest, could be able to break 61, 62 across the Seattle area, but then dipping pretty quickly back into the 50s. So as a brief summation of tonight's forecast across western Washington, we do have a risk of thunderstorms mainly along the Cascades and foothills, parts of southwest Washington today. These showers are going to be moving out of the southeast to start and then switching out of the southwest as the back end of this trough swings in to Oregon most likely. And so rainy and breezy conditions expected with temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s possible around the time the Mariners and Huskies kick off. But we are expecting that roof to close over T-Mobile Park during game time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Puget Sound Stormwatch YouTube channel. My name is Anthony. Do appreciate if you subscribe, like, comment, share, etc. Really helps the algorithm. We're trying to hit 500 subs, hopefully by the end of the week. Thank you all very much again. Have a great day. Go M's and go Dogs.